The clothes you wear can help show your personality. Thrift stores are places filled with fabulous finds from different decades, and for some people, they're able to find a unique piece of clothing to add to their wardrobe. In tonight's On KELOLAND, Sarah McDonald explains how this fashion trend is becoming a booming business.
At first glance, it may look like any other clothing store. But take a closer look, and among these racks of clothes, you'll find that each piece of clothing is unique.
I have a very eclectic variety of clothes. So I have what's trending now, name brand clothes, but then I also have a lot of vintage pieces, multiple racks of those.
Hannah Nooney is the owner of Digs. What started out as just a pop-up shop about 2 years ago is now a storefront in the middle of downtown Yankton. You'll find that this isn't your typical thrift store.
If I think I can sell it, then I will buy it and then resell it.
While Nooney allows people to bring in gently used clothes for her to buy and resell, she also does a lot of shopping on her own to find the perfect pieces for her store.
When I go out and thrift, the first sections that I definitely gravitate towards are the men's t-shirts, just because you do find a lot of cool old vintage shirts, and that way they're not fitted. So when I do crop them or do my thing, the sewing and the distressing, it's much easier to find those in the men's section.
Nooney says 80s and 90s trends seem to be popular among some customers, but she has items from all decades, including this dress she says is from the 1960s.
There's no tag, so you know that this is actually homemade. I'm guessing either a mom or a daughter made this and somehow it found its way to Goodwill, which is totally fine. A lot of times people probably would see this and pass on it, but I definitely had to grab it.
And finding a piece like this takes a lot more time and effort than you may think.
I definitely have my phone on me at all times, Googling brands, making sure that I'm buying the right thing. I have come back to the store thinking that I bought something that is vintage, and although it is old, it was a fake, whether it was a bag or something. Research definitely is a big thing in thrifting if you want the right item.
Taking the time to find that right item is something shoppers like Megan Geyer also enjoys about thrifting.
I kind of think of it as like a treasure hunt. Like, you maybe spend 45 minutes at this store and you only find one thing, but that one thing could be like the coolest thing in your closet.
And Geyer has years of experience under her belt.
I actually grew up going to the thrift store because my family, that's just where we shopped for clothes and for everything. So I've always gone to the thrift store.
In her closet, you'll find anything from chunky sweaters to bright blazers.
I actually buy a lot of guys' jeans. And at the thrift store, you'll actually find a lot of Levi's jeans that you can save like probably $70 on, honestly. And if I need to, I just cut the bottoms off so that they're hemmed, or cut them into shorts for the summertime.
The way of shopping is becoming just as trendy as the clothing itself.
I think it's a sustainable way of shopping and buying your clothes. I also think taking your stuff to the thrift store is really a good thing to do with your clothing, your old clothing. Yeah, I think it's become a lot more trendy.
And that could mean a bright future for Nooney's shop, a future of showcasing trends from decades past.
It's not more about the brand, it's more about the fact that like this has stayed in perfect condition for this long, and it's just almost like a piece of history.
With On KELOLAND, I'm Sarah McDonald.
She says she will soon be moving to a different location in downtown Yankton that has more space. She also reworks some of the clothing she finds, either by cropping or distressing the pieces, which she has also found to be popular among her customers.